You know, it doesn't take an absolute genius to call out something when you see something that's kind of like trash, and you just have to be honest with yourself, right? And you have to accept the reality that what you're seeing is just not good. And you have to just call it out and say what you want to say and be honest with yourself. And I'm not trying to badmouth Avowed here in this scenario, because I wanted to do a full, review on this game and dive into it and, put another 100 hours just like I did with Kingdom Come Deliverance and broke down that game, right? And what I liked and what I disliked. But boy, oh boy, this is not the same Obsidian Entertainment I grew up with, playing Xbox 360, playing Fallout New Vegas, right? When I was like, man, Fallout New Vegas is peak, in storytelling, world detail, doing quests and, leveling and the combat and the ragdoll mechanics and just how funny shit happened with memes on the internet at that time, right? About New Vegas. And to this day, New Vegas is one of the greatest RPGs of all time, and there's mod support, right? And all this crazy stuff that you could do with that product. This is not the same Obsidian Entertainment that did all that stuff. This is a whole new Obsidian Entertainment. I don't even know who they are. And I had to do some research on who worked with this company on this game, because for a product that had a budget of 80 to 90 million dollars and to deliver this,
Fui tu meio. That choice shouldn't be in anyone's hands.
Then why did we leave it to that Archmage?
Reengrim knows more about the Dream Scourge than we do, and we know more than most others do. She found a great solution, but it came with a great cost.
is a little embarrassing. This is a joke in 2025. This is not even something that I would even consider good. This is mid to trash at best. And this is upsetting because Obsidian Entertainment is not used to this type of quality. They're entering the realm of mediocrity, which I haven't seen from them ever before. And it blows my mind because I was excited about Avowed. I remember in 2021 when the Xbox premiere happened, this game went on my wish list. I was like, yo, this is going to be sick. This is right down my alley. And boy, oh boy, after all the footage that I've seen online and the reviews and the comparisons to older Bethesda games, this is insane. Where did we go wrong in the quality assurance department when you guys have 7 rows of people of working on your game? And there's probably more people that were in charge of the lead quality assurance to make sure that this game went out with no problems. How did all you guys and girls not actually look at this stuff and, say to yourself, this is shit. This is not a good product. We shouldn't push this out. Was it rushed out? Did something happen within the studio? Because, man, the old Obsidian would have never done this. The old Obsidian, the workers that you had there back in the day, like John Gonzalez, like Scott Everts, like Chris Avallone, staples in the Obsidian Entertainment industry who helped with so many different design leading and writing and project world detail for, Fallout New Vegas, that are no longer working with Obsidian. And they didn't even have the chance to even work with Avowed. Some of them, I believe, like Scott Everts, worked on Outer Worlds, but yeah, this is completely disappointing. You don't have your heavy hitters anymore, and it goes to show, because this is a shit show. This is trash. I believe they have Joshua Sawyer there still, which I'm surprised, but I think he worked on some narrative design. He was just on like an assistant role, but man, what the hell happened here? This is absolutely insane that this game looks like a game that belongs in 2015. This game doesn't look like it stands the test of time in 2025, or belongs even in this time zone. How is it that games like Skyrim and Oblivion, and shout out to Tarek JK here, who actually provided clips and footage of showcasing the differences of detail of the physics engine as well between Avowed and these older Bethesda games. How is it that these older Bethesda games on a vanilla state with no mod support, by the way, look better and react better and feel more natural than a 2025 product with a budget of 80 to 90 million dollars? That makes no sense. Well, it does make sense because the company's getting rich off of it, and they're just pretty much getting people for their money for this trash, for this fucking mediocrity. But man, this is embarrassing. And I never like to hop on that bandwagon of hating because I love Obsidian Entertainment. They made older projects as well and worked on a lot of different things back in the day that made their company a staple in the industry. But I can't defend this. I can't review this. I don't even want to put anything on my computer regarding this. It's crazy I'm even doing this video right now. I feel disgusted doing it. But this is embarrassing, and my Italian's coming out, so settle down, I'll kiss you. But this is kind of crazy, man. Like, when you make a game, right, especially with a name such as yourself, Obsidian, you have to have some type of, respect for yourself, some honor, some dignity, right? When you push out a product that you care about and love, because I don't see passion in this product. I see something that was just made and pushed out and forced out, and it was a cash grab, in my opinion. And it got people to whoever, wanted to be a part of this game, it got them good. Because you look at other games right now, for example, that are out in the same month, like Kingdom Come Deliverance, there's no comparison. There's not even like a debate if this game even touches the nutsack of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. It doesn't. This is an embarrassing product. This looks like a product that belongs on an iPad or a phone, any mobile device. This doesn't look like a 2025 material. We should rock this game out and have a good time with it. No, it doesn't whatsoever. And I think Obsidian needs to go back to the drawing board and take a couple look at their employees on who is working there, delivering these products and working on this game, because it's a mess. A massive overhaul is needed, and that's not to say that the game can't improve, because I'm sure maybe they can release a massive overhaul update to fix a lot of the stuff in this game. But when you look at it from the engine perspective of how things react, from, just picking things up and putting it down, which you can do in older Bethesda games, but you can't do it in this style game, which Obsidian is known for doing the same shit as well. The reflections of water, the way things interact with the physics of just the in-game combat system, everything in this game just feels unalive. Even the NPCs feel unalive. They don't feel like they're in this world. This world doesn't feel like it's actual, immersive. Where, like, the older Bethesda games, like, with Skyrim and Oblivion, it gave you the feeling of immersion, right? It was an illusion, but it felt really real, right? You felt like you were a part of it. But here, it's just dull and dead, and NPCs don't move, and there's no reaction, and you can't even do half the things you were able to do in older games 10, 20 years ago. This is insane. And I guarantee you right now, like, if I were to pop up Skyrim and pop up Oblivion, and I were to fully mod those bad boys with, like, hundreds of mods, those games look 20 times better than anything that Avowed would put out. Even if they probably even put out an update, it just already looks like shit. And it's embarrassing that this is a product underneath the Obsidian Entertainment flag, which I never thought this would ever happen before. And I'm sorry to make, like, a raw style video, because there's no script to this. I'm just speaking straight from the heart here, that I really wanted to do something for this game. I really wanted to give you guys a passionate review for this, because I love Obsidian Entertainment. I think they did great games back in the day. The projects that they worked on was peak. But man, this is no longer the same company that I know and love. The budget on this game that they had, I can't believe that they actually had an $80 to $90 million budget and provided this mobile crap. It is embarrassing. And the fact that, like, games like Fallout New Vegas, reportedly from Chris Avellone, had an $8 to $9 million budget, and that game, like, netted $300 million. It, like, took the world by storm back in the day. But come on, man. This is absolutely absurd. How can you have this release in 2025 and confidently say this is an Obsidian Entertainment product when you have your older games from Bethesda, right? And I understand Obsidian and Bethesda are two separate companies. I get that. But they worked a lot with each other. A lot of teams split up in different subgroups as well. There was a lot of, back and forth. But older games, like on similar engines that people can compare Avowed to, like Skyrim and Oblivion, look better, run better, feel better. They are better. And that's a problem. You can't have this for 2025. This is about to go up on people's lists of, like, the worst game of the year. And it's not a good look. And I understand people are playing it and enjoying it. This is not to say a video that you shouldn't enjoy anything you don't want to, enjoy. You can enjoy whatever the hell you want to do. But to accept mediocrity, pushing forward. You know, we're in 2025. We should be trying new things. We should be, you know, testing new things out. We should see the passion involved in these games and support them and want more of it. Like, I would love to see an Avowed 2 if Avowed 1 is successful, right? But I can't support this franchise if this is what they're putting out. I'd rather play something else. And that's what I'm going to do. So, unfortunately, it is what it is. I am just massively disappointed by the lack of inspiration of this game and how you can put something out so unfinished, so just like not wanted in the scene right now, and confidently say this is a product by Obsidian Entertainment. It just blows my mind, and I just wanted to put out this video because honestly, it is shocking. It really is. And the fact that like they don't have a lot of the people that were once there that made their games great. You know, they don't have the old Obsidian. This is not the company we all know and love. It's just a little bit upsetting more than anything. And I'm happy I didn't, you know, review this game. I just recommend to anybody, play this on Game Pass if you have Game Pass, and that's about it. Do not give $70 to $80 to $90 or whatever the damn price is for this product, because you are literally shooting yourself in the foot. That's what you're doing. You are shooting yourself in the foot, and you are basically telling them to steal my money. Take my money. Take this for the mediocrity of a game that you provided me. Because that's what this is. And it's alright to have games that are mid, right? Not everything in the industry needs to be a 10 out of 10 banger. A Red Dead Redemption 2, a Witcher 3, a Kingdom Come 2. Not everything in the industry needs to be bangers. But at the same time, if your company has a reputation of putting out great games and then you start releasing trash, expect people to react in such a way. Because they're spending their hard-earned money on your product and expecting quality. And you're giving trash. So you're going to get trash takes, right? And that's just the way it is. And it's unfortunate. And I don't like to be a negative Nancy. This is not the style of, you know, things I like to do. But to be honest with you, fix your fucking shit. It's just as simple as that. I'm going to go back and slam down a couple brewskis. And that's about it. Much love to you. I'll have a better time doing that and seeing more colors and graphics while I'm hungover than I would ever do playing Avowed. I don't know how you allowed to put this out in the first place, but much love to you. Keep on keeping on, all that good stuff. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.